I saw a TikTok that said when a girl says I'm bi, you never know if she means bilingual, bisexual, or bipolar. I think that was really funny. Hey yo, if you're new here, hi, my name is Marta, I'm 23 years old and I'm from Spain. I live in Spain because life is pain. And today we're going to find out if I'm bilingual. A bit of context, I do have the C2 level certificated by Cambridge. If you don't know how this works, it goes from A1 to C2, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. C2 is the highest level you can get. I have that English title, the C2, so I cannot keep studying English even if I wanted to. Like I could, but it doesn't make much sense because I'm supposed to be bilingual. Now I know I make a lot of mistakes and I always say the same thing. It doesn't matter that I have that title because I don't speak English ever. This what you're seeing, like 10-minute, 20-minute video that I make. This is all that I talk in English in a whole week, just 10 minutes. I do listen to a lot of English. I have a good listening because I listen to podcasts, watch shows, watch YouTube. However, I don't read that much. I should read more in English, but I don't read that much in English. I prefer to read in Spanish, and I do not speak English at all. Like when people in the street, like a tourist, ask me something in English, I freeze. See? I constantly make mistakes and I just can't talk. I'm terrible at articulating the words properly because I'm not used to do it. So that's why I had comments, people saying you're bilingual and just questioning it, and I kind of get it because I can tell how bad my English is, but it's not that bad. It's that I can't speak it properly. It's so hard for me to pronunciate and articulate the words properly and to speak fluently, but I'm supposed to be bilingual. I literally have the title that says I'm bilingual, so I'm going to test it today. Wow, I'm terrible. I'm just saying I can pronounce it and I'm proving it. I know, I'm very aware that Duolingo has a lot of flaws because I've tried to learn different languages here, and in my main channel where I speak Spanish, I will say that if you speak Spanish, go ahead and follow me. Please subscribe to my main channel. And I've done 3 videos now. One was English as well, or one was with French because I learned French in high school, but I don't know French. And Catalan, if you watch that video where I explain the languages that Spain has, people from the north speak Catalan and it's kind of easy, similar to Spanish and French, so I did that. Some sentences are just really weird and like you're never gonna use them, so you don't think that that's the answer, and some of them are like very specific. You have to translate in a very specific way, so I know this has flaws. Probably this is not going to be accurate. I have it from Spanish. I think it's gonna be cool for you as well because you're going to learn Spanish from this, obviously. Like I have to translate from English to Spanish and Spanish from English, so I think this is going to be really good for you. It's crazy that English has 46 million students, where the second one is French with 5. Like that's crazy. But I'm going to be from English and I'm going to do like Spanish from English, which it's from English is different. I didn't understand that. Okay, because there are obviously more English speakers. There are more from here than Spanish. I didn't realize that. But see, Spanish is not as common, as famous as English. I think people in Spain try to learn English a lot because it's just so necessary nowadays for work and everything. So people really try to learn. I think that's why English is so high from Spanish. Let's check my level. La niña. See, I'm going to speak niña. Spanish and you're going to learn. Just me trying to, I don't know, justify what I'm doing. Good morning, buenos días. Something funny is that in Latin America they tend to say buen día, like singular. We say buenos días, which is like good mornings. I don't know why we do that. It honestly makes more sense to say buen día because you're saying today. And we don't say it's good day. Good day. We say good days. Latinos say good day. You say good morning, which makes also more sense because we have good afternoon. It makes literally buenas tardes. Again, plural for whatever reason. Nice to meet you. Mucho gusto.
Mucho. Gusto.
Ooh, the accent is kind of weird. This, I will say encantada de conocerte. If you're a guy, encantado de conocerte. Mucho gusto is like, I don't know,
Mi apartamento es grande.
kind of weird. My apartment is big. I also say piso, not apartamento. It exists and we use it, but I will say piso. I think a piso feels more like flat than apartment. You know what I mean? Julia, not Julia. Julia, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo?
We're missing
estás?
the signs. We have, remember in Spanish, you have to put it in the beginning.
¿Es tu película
Here,
favorita?
like this. People say this, the upside down question mark, and I will say this is the upside down. We'll say this is the one. ¿Es tu película favorita? Is it your favorite movie? This is American English. I've never realized that. There are ones to learn Spanish. Some of you probably. La niña. You could also say la chica instead of la niña means more like kid. Chica is more like girl, but it's okay. La niña quiere aprender español.
Aprender español.
Pablo tiene un hijo y 2 hijas.
Pablo has a son and 2 daughters. Daughters. Should I speak in British?
¿Cuántos estudiantes estudian en la biblioteca?
How many students, where is it, are studying? I would say study. This is like present. Like are studying is more like están estudiando. But I guess like, I don't know. It's kind of the same. They don't put question marks. Didn't realize that. 8 in a row. They're leaving the evening. Ellas, this is
Ellas.
Girls, women, like feminine. That's the word I was looking for. Ellas salen.
Salen.
Whoa, that was so weird. See, you could say they leave. Ellas salen, they leave in the evening. En la tarde, this is very Latino. I wouldn't say en la tarde. En la tarde. I would say por la tarde. And we don't have a word for evening and another for afternoon, but are tarde. We could say tarde noche, which is like afternoon/night, I guess.
Yo pago el pollo y las patatas fritas.
I am paying. I think it's just that in English you use ing a lot, and we don't really use that. We just go with the like regular present, I guess, the present simple. Yo pago, I'm lost, the chicken and the French fries. Oh! It's 4. De verdad. I'm perfect on the chicken. One mistake.
¿Quieres sal en
Whoa,
tus
whoa.
patatas?
I wasn't listening.
¿Quieres sal en tus patatas?
This is, do you want
Sal.
salt in your potatoes?
En
Patatas.
tus patatas.
Patatas.
Quiero comer 2 sándwiches.
I want to eat 2 sandwiches. We have the same word. We also have bocadillo for sandwich, but I would say, I will argue that it's not the same thing. Like sandwich, it's with that bread that is like square bread that's soft. Bocadillo is like a more hard bread. I don't know how to explain this, but it's different from you. You drink water. You don't have to put 2. I'm guessing they will say it's wrong if I don't put it, but you don't have to use the pronouns in Spanish. You can say bebes aguas. Bebes agua.
Agua.
But I don't know, I'm curious to see if they were pretty wrong. I think they will, because this is capital letters. I don't think they will accept it without it, but it will be correct. El arroz, ¿qué ha dicho? El arroz con pollo es tu plato favorito aquí. The chicken rice, the rice with chicken, is a favorite dish here. See, this sentence, it's just doesn't make much sense. Like it does, but it's like, it's weird, you know? La falda cuesta $13. La falda
cuesta $3.
ha dicho 3. Es 13. 3 es 3. Sí, cuestan, this is plural. If you want to.
Tú eres muy guapo.
Again, I wouldn't say tú. Like that's so, it seems like too much if you say you are good looking. You are very good looking. See, I make mistakes because I don't just think. I don't think. Are you sick? Ustedes están enfermos.
Están
So ustedes
enfermos.
will be like formal. If you say you plural, you will say vosotros. Ustedes is like more formal, although some people just use it just because. If you say vosotros, it's not están, it's estáis. It's different.
¿Tienes frío, Miguel?
¿Tienes frío, Miguel?
Tienes
Are you cold,
frío,
Miguel?
Miguel.
What do you do in the afternoon? ¿Qué haces?
¿Qué
Sí, I will say
haces
por las tardes.
en
This is
tardes?
Latino Spanish. But this is the same. What the fuck? ¿Qué haces
Haces.
en las tardes?
En. Las. Tardes.
And they put Cuba here, like you're going to accidentally see Cuba.
Yo creo que la tarea es difícil.
I think the homework is difficult. We don't understand Chinese. Nosotros. See, I wasn't going to say nosotros. I was going to say no entendemos. Nosotros no entendemos chino.
Chino.
¿Sabes leer chino?
Do you know?
¿Sabes?
No, can you read Chinese? See, I made mistakes, but then I realized them. I just make them when I'm talking because I'm not used to it. ¿Sabes? What was it? ¿Sabes leer chino?
Leer chino.
The blouse. La blusa es más larga que la camisa. Ah, grande.
Grande.
Yeah. It's long will be larga. This is a fake frame. False frame. That's why we call it. I don't know if you also call them that. When it's like a word that is very similar to a Spanish word like large and largo. It's like the same, but it's not exactly the same meaning. Es más grande que la camisa.
Que la camisa.
El tren va a llegar en 15 minutos.
The train is going to arrive in 15 minutes. The train's late. And you hear España, like you're going to put it. El tren sale
Tren sale
en
en
30
minutos.
29 is 29, if you're curious. I just made one mistake. I don't know how they're going to like rate that. Okay, section 2. Unit 12. I'm guessing there are like sections. This is weird. I don't really know how much I've done because here can I jump to the last exam? Continue. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Oh wait. Okay, so there are 9 sections and they just completed. I had one mistake and they just jumped 1.5. That's crazy. I think if I jump here, it's gonna be like the other one that they're just going to let me do the start of it. So I don't really want that. They updated it because you could before jump to the last exam and now you can't. You just can't jump to the last unit. But let me know if you want me to do more of these. I think this was good for you to learn Spanish because again, I just had one mistake. I kind of proved that I'm bilingual, but obviously it was a very easy exam. So if you want me to do another one, jump to the last unit or something, let me know in the comments. I think it's cool for you to learn Spanish and I think it's cool for me to prove and to keep learning a bit of English. You can always keep learning any language because if you think about it, you don't know every word of your language. You know what I mean? You still make mistakes with the verb tenses, with again some words that you don't know. So it's not fair to judge someone, and I'm not talking about me specifically, but I see many people judge other people because they don't speak perfectly their language, and there's a lot of stigma with the accent. It's not bad to have an accent at all. Seeing like if you have an accent, you don't know the language. There's people who have lived in a country for years, but they have an accent. Maybe they're a bit older or something like that, and they are not getting rid of that accent ever, but that's not a bad thing. I think that's a really good thing actually, that people stays with their true accent and just try to articulate properly, but with your accent. That's completely valid. And I hate when people are like super, I don't know, people get like defensive, like you don't speak my language properly, and it's like, girl, how many languages do you speak? Because that's another thing, so many people are so like, oh, you don't speak this language properly, and it's like, you don't speak any languages. What are you saying right now? Anyways, I'm getting mad. So subscribe if you like this content. If you want to learn Spanish, if you want to learn about Spain, let me know in the comments what do you want to see from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.